awardee this evening is Mr. Vasant Babaji Gangavane of PGP Batch 3. May I request you to please come on stage, please.
May I request Director to greet Mr. Gangavane with a flower bouquet and a shawl. May I request Mr. Ajit Balakrishnan to hand over the Distinguished Alumnus Award Trophy and the citation scroll to Mr. Gangavane. May I request Professor Apurva Bharadwaj to come on stage and read the citation from Mr. Gangavane.
Good afternoon. This is my privilege to read citation for Mr. Vasant Babaji Gangavane. We take immense pleasure in honoring Mr. Vasant Babaji Gangavane for his contributions along a less prudent path, bringing hope to the less fortunate members of the society. Mr. Gangavane, the PGDM Batch 3 gold medalist of IIM Calcutta, hails from a tribal community in the erstwhile Ratnagiri district from the coastal Konkan region of Maharashtra. His father was a first-generation farmer, and he was the first graduate engineer from the community. He graduated from IIT Bombay and was a fellow of the Management and Behavioral Science Center, Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, USA. After returning from USA in 1972, Mr. Gangavane dedicated his life to tribal upliftment and rural development. He was awarded a fellowship of Ashoka International for his work. Mr. Gangavane is the president of Gokul Prakalp Pratishthan, which contributes to rural development. As a member of the steering committee for drafting 8th five-year plan, he was instrumental in evolving National Watershed Development Program. The work and experience of NGOs demonstrated that watershed-based participatory village planning with women empowerment and appropriate use of modern technology would solve employment problems in many villages. The Indian Initiative for the International Year of the Family convened by him advocated this twin strategy, for which he traveled length and breadth of the country consulting NGOs all over and sent a resolution to the General Assembly of UN on behalf of more than 3,500 voluntary agencies. Mr. Gangavane has guided over 4,000 agro-entrepreneurs in India for 10 years and obtained relief for them through the Supreme Court of India. The voluntary agency Gokul Prakalp Pratishthan, promoted by him for agriculture, eco-development and water conservation, has been awarded the prestigious Vasantrao Naik Puraskar in 1992, the Indira Priyadarshini Vriksha Mitra Award of Government of India in 1995, and Government of Maharashtra's Krishi Bhushan Award in 1996, among many other honors. The residential school, which he had started for nomadic tribe children, transformed the community. He is also the state expert for implementation of 14th Finance Commission recommendations for Panchayat Raj. We acknowledge Mr. Vasant Gangavane's accomplishments with enormous pride and bestow upon him the Institute's highest honor for its alumni, the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Thank you.
May I request Mr. Gangavane to share a few thoughts for about 5 minutes.
Dignitaries on the dais, distinguished faculty and friends. I am very glad to be present here this evening to celebrate the foundation day of our beloved alma mater. I am thankful to the management for having given this opportunity to me. I have passed through these portals of this wonderful institute some 50 years ago. Today we have this expansive campus and lots of amenities. We were at BT Road campus then. The facilities were modest, but we were lucky to have some of the most well-known luminaries as our faculty. Those were the days when management education itself was taking shape. Memories of those 2 years of being one big family are our most cherished reserve. I don't want to tell you all that I have been doing, which you have already heard some part of it. I would like to give some glimpses of the journey which will tell my involvement of these days. In the process, if some of our young people get different ideas about their career, I'll be proud about that. From a tribal hamlet in the remote part of Maharashtra to Horton School was a long journey, and I almost had a dream walk all the way. After my secondary schooling, I came to Bombay for college education. I didn't have heart to burden my two brothers who were mill workers, so half a dozen well-wishers supported me for my college education. I was lucky to have a mentor in Professor Gangadhar Tendolkar, who was head of the metallurgy department IIT Bombay, who pulled me out from the village from my summer holidays to appear for IIT entrance. That was the first year when they started 5-year integrated program. After getting selected for IIT onward, it was all the scholarships that helped me to complete my education. It included Hindustan Level Scholarship at IIM and Management Research Fellowship at University of Pennsylvania, Wharton School. Professor Lakshmi Mohan was a charming lady who was heading the selection team for IIM. She was genuinely concerned about my shift from engineering to management. I was senior training at Crompton Parkinson there. It was nice of her to accept my explanation that I had troubles with shop floor and I didn't want to go for sailing, so I may as well do management. Those days, pay package was not a glamour. I was selected by Tata's for their upcoming plant at Chinswad Telco plant in Pune. But I got lured by the distance drums and went abroad. Professor Shiv K. Gupta was another legend who was like a godfather to us at Wharton. We were 6 of us there, and one of us, Dr. Bani K. Sinha, afterward joined as a faculty here. My 4 years in USA, I can summarize in a couple of sentences. For 2 years, I was a very serious student. I completed all my courses. I completed my prelim, and then I got stuck with the entrepreneurship bug. Having come all the way from village to United States, I didn't want to go back to just doing some academic work. I really wanted to get back to my people, and all the experience I gathered in the next 2 days helped me to get back to my place. I came back with a big hope that the region which I come from is endowed with richness, and I may bring out some of it with my experience. My experience all these years, and good 45 years of them, have not really changed the place, but it has showed me the way. The days when the Jayas from Rajasthan, Patels from Gujarat, Marathas from recently from Maharashtra, having to become backward classes. The tribal community in Ratnagiri and Sindhudurga, where I have worked for last 45 years, is way well off. I am very much sort of, I have asked many times, why management for rural development and tribal development? It's a government job. Unfortunately, job is not well done. And it is obvious from the denuded forest, polluted waters, and the state of society of farmers. Is spoken any different? Fortunately, whatever little resources we have put together to good use, not for the best, for time being, but next 5 years, there is going to be a sea change in this area. This is between Bombay and Goa. And we may not recognize it. Hopefully the change will come for better. And if I am not the person who is bringing that change, these are the times which are leading to the change, and I'll be the person to witness that change. My experience for last 45 years can be summarized in 3 points. One, if we bring a change at the village level in the life of common man, and if he can feel that his ward will get best of education in the village, if he can feel that his family will not be pauperized by some illness in the family, and if we give him assurance that every and any able-bodied person in the village will get reasonable employment in the village itself or around the village, we will have achieved all the goals put forward by United Nations for Sustainable Development Goals, all 17 of them. And if we can't do this much, then we will have no claim for being world economic power. That will be a hollow claim. Konkan Corridor is the project where we are trying to just address these issues. In education, we have developed a very cost-effective server, and we are putting together a whole lot of content which can be accessible to young people in village, and if we motivate them to do that, this village education center can be a really big contribution for our countryside. Today we have news, Kerala is putting 45,000 e-learning classes. All our villages may not get that. But if we have this learning center, we will put our young people way ahead. In health, we are developing a methodology by which we can convert all Ayurvedic medicine on a simple platform, which can make the medicine affordable and available at village areas. In employment, we are encouraging our young people to take up the precision and organic farming. And this way, we can have all the small farmers come up to a level where they can have sustainable life and living. This all will come through thanks to technology and modern technology. And our Niti Ayog hopefully gets some clues to this when they listen day after tomorrow to Bill Gates, where he will be talking about technology as an agent of change. Long time back, Alvin Toffler has cogently argued that information can substitute money, material, and manpower. His thoughts on Gandhi with satellite are absolutely delightful. My intention in telling you this is that there is lots and lots of work to do if any of you take the other road which I took 45 years back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I thank the Institute for giving this opportunity to share a few thoughts with you. Thank you.